I'm Brad Nessler, here along with two of the best commentators in the game, Kirk Herbstreit and Lee Corso. The stars are out, but it'll probably still feel like midday because the heat is unrelenting for this game between the Penn State Nittany Lions and the Bruins of UCLA. Well, folks, we're excited to bring you what appears to be another great gridiron matchup. And here come the Bruins. The Nittany Lions look like they're going to get killed out there. What do you think? The same thing, Kirk?
UCLA is led by their running back. Now, I had a chance to talk to him about this game, and believe me, he is ready to run all over this defense. Coach, I expect him to have a big game on the ground.
You're absolutely right.
I'm taking the Bruins.
Well, Coach, we'll find out if you're right or not. Let's take it down to the field where today's captains are ready for the coin toss. Penn State is ready to open this one up as they line up for the opening kick. He kicks it. Number 28 fields it at the 7. Our key player to watch in today's game is on the field right now at cornerback. The coaches tell us that he's the most talented player on this entire defense. But today, he's going to have his hands full as he goes up against a very good wide receiver.
This is by far the biggest matchup of the game today. We'll find out how good this corner really is.
Kirk, he is the real deal. Take my word for it. This corner can play.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 36. UCLA comes out with 3 receivers bunt. Garcia drops back to pass. And now the ball is loose. And who's got it? One of the defensive linemen. Coach, what can you do to avoid those turnovers?
Well, you just got to get back to the fundamentals. For the skilled players, that means hanging on to the football.
Excellent field position to start the drive.
At the 37-yard line. 1st and 10.
They come out with 3 wide receivers. Little handoff. And he's going to lose yards on this one. Absolutely no blocking up front.
Hey, sometimes a blitz is used to get after a quarterback on the passing game. But this time, it was used to stick the halfback behind the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 12 coming up here. Ball on the 39. 3 wideouts here. Everett drops back. He steps up. He's looking. Throws it to the outside. Oh, great catch.
I like the defense that was called. They just didn't make the play on the ball.
You're right. It wasn't necessarily bad defense. The offense just executed, and the result is a 1st down.
First and 10. Ball on the 16. Penn State lines up in a pro set. On the ground, right side. Makes a move. Brought down to the open field. A nice 6-yard gain by the tailback there. High formation here. Everett drops to throw. Steps up. Looks. Carter comes away with a sack. Under relentless pressure, the quarterback goes down for the sack.
Those guys on defense are just pinning their ears back right now, coming in as fast as they can.
Well, in that case, the offense needs to sneak in a screen pass to the head. Let him get behind the rush and then take off behind his blockers for 6.
It's 3rd down and 8 to go. Ball on the 14. Everett comes to the line with 3 wide. Everett steps back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Throws this one out to the right. Nicely designed play to the wide receiver, and it got him 6.
You said it, Brad, and a good time to call it. I tip my hat to the offensive coordinator.
And he hits the PAT.
And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary.
Penn State to kick. Kicks it off. Blue fields it at the 2. The last time they had the ball, they gave it away on the fumble.
The old ball coach was not too happy about that either. I'd hate to see that if it happens again.
They'll get the ball here at the 22.
First and 10.
UCLA lines up in a shotgun set. He unloads it. Here he goes. He's knocked out of bounds.
Nice decision by the quarterback.
Not only was it good decision-making, but the offensive line protected just long enough for him to find his target.
And when you combine the two, it'll be a first down 9 out of 10 times.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 39. UCLA lines up in a bunch formation. Garcia back to throw. He steps up. Short toss. He has some room. Knocked out of bounds.
Way to look it in. Nice catch.
Sure was. He displayed some great hands there. Now we're looking at a first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line. Garcia lines up in the shotgun. Steps up, looking. He's going left. And it's the senior. The 10. Touchdown. They went for the home run, and the wideout came through with a big-time play.
Great call here by the offensive coordinator. He knew that he had a chance to get the matchup that he wanted, and they exploited it for a touchdown.
And he tacks on the extra point.
Here's the Pontiac drive summary, bringing you fuel for the soul.
UCLA to kick this one off. Number 2 and number 7 back deep to return. Kicks it off. Number 7 fields it in the end zone. They're ready to start another drive, hoping to duplicate the results of the last one, which ended in a touchdown. They'll go to work at the 20-yard line.
Take over at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Everett with 3 wide receivers. Inside handoff. He just tackled. A yard, if any, there for the halfback.
1 yard gain on the play.
Second and 9 coming up here. Ball on the 21-yard line.
21-yard line.
The Nittany Lions line up in an I formation. Everett drops back to pass. The senior at linebacker is making his presence felt.
Yes, he is. He was all over the quarterback that time.
Well, earlier in the week, Lee, he talked to us about how he was the vocal leader of this defense. But that time, his actions spoke louder than his words.
Here's a 3rd and long situation. Ball on the 13. Penn State lines up with 3 receivers. Everett back to pass. He's looking. Somehow gets the ball away. The ball is tipped. So the defense gets him to go 3 and out.
Good job here defensively forcing this incomplete pass.
Penn State ready to put this one away. He gets it away. Blue takes it at the 49. Well, the offense is back on the field again. In their last drive, they moved the ball very well, especially through the air on their way to that touchdown. And they'll look to capitalize on the good field position here. The Bruins come out in the ace formation. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Got an opening. They'll bring him down. An impressive first down run. Man, he was flying.
That was almost... Adios, sweetheart. You better take a good angle on this kid, or else he is gone.
1st and 10. Ball on the 20. On the ground with the tailback. Has some daylight. Juke move. Knocked out of bounds. And that was an excellent run there.
Yeah, Brad, but it was also great blocking up front by the offensive line to open up the hole.
Going with the shotgun here. Drops back to pass. Looks to the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins. He stepped up and threw a touchdown pass to his wideout.
Good job of protection, and the quarterback spotted his man.
And he hits the PAT. Here's the drive summary brought to you by Pontiac. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff.
UCLA is lined up for the kickoff. Number 2.
Kicks it off. Number 2 fields it in the end zone. So the offense takes over, and the last time they had the ball, they had a tough time getting anything going. They'll start this drive at the 20-yard line. Penn State comes out with an I formation. A little juke. And down he goes. They get a yard on the play.
1 yard gain on the play.
2nd and 9 coming up here. Ball on the 21-yard line. Penn State lines up with 3 receivers. Nice play fake. He's going left. Complete. He's knocked out of bounds.
I like the defense that was called. They just didn't make the play on the ball.
You're right. It wasn't necessarily bad defense. The offense just executed, and the result is a first down.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 40. The Nittany Lions line up in an I formation. Inside handoff. And he's taken down. Just about 3 yards there.
3 yard gain on the play.
2nd and 7 coming up here. Ball on the 43-yard line. The Nittany Lions come out with split backs. Here's a counter play. Tries to juke. Brought down. 4 yards gain.
On the carry. Gain of 4 on the play.
We've got 3rd and 3 here. This is the 5th play of this drive. The Nittany Lions line up in a goal line formation. Everett drops back. He lets it go, and it's caught. A 4-yard loss. The Nittany Lions line up to punt. He punts it. Blue fields it at the 22. Spin move. Across midfield, at the 40, at the 30, to the 20, to the 10. And they're going to bring this one all the way back. Touchdown! That's what his ability can do.
Well, here you see a combination of things. His athletic ability, his ability to improvise, and his speed accelerating by the defense. Keep this in mind, guys. He is capable of doing this every time he touches the ball.
And he tacks on the extra point. Over 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. The score is UCLA 21, Penn State 7. Number 7 is lined up to kick this one off.
UCLA is lined up with a kickoff.
He puts it deep downfield. Number 2 fields it in the end zone. The offense comes back down the field, hoping to build off their last drive.
It's all about execution, my friends. We saw them move the football, but they were unable to move it when it mattered most.
But Lee, I think you have to give credit to this defense. They tightened up when they had to, and they're going to look to do the same here.
They line up with split backs. They'll give it off here. He jukes. And they make the stop. 3-yard gain by the running back.
Carry. 3-yard gain on the play.
2nd and 7. Ball on the 23-yard line. And this impact linebacker is fired up down there. Option to the right. He's hit and got away. And they push him out. Nice running on the option there.
That was a spectacular option keeper there, and I'm going to tell you why. It looked like that play was going nowhere, but this quarterback made the right choice by holding on to the football.
You're right. Good heads-up play there by the QB.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 33. Penn State comes out with 2 tight ends. Little shake and bake move. Can't wrap him up. He's got an opening. They'll bring him down. And that was a nice run. Kirk, that was a great job by that big offensive line.
Yeah, it really was, Brad. And also, a nice read by the ball carrier to find that running lane.
When you break one like that, you got to give a lot of credit to the offensive line.
1st and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line. Penn State goes with the ace set here. Everett on the option right. He broke his ankle. And he's taken down. And they were lucky that one didn't go for more.
No question, and they were not ready for that option play. They had guys running everywhere except to the ball.
Lee, you're right. They look like they've never defended the option before. The tailback had a ton of running room there.
It's 1st and 10, and this is the 5th play of the current drive. Penn State lines up in a shotgun set. Makes a move. He might have a chance. He tries to spin, and down he goes. Picked up big yards there, and he's going to have a 1st down.
Yeah, nice job there. This guy does a good job in reading his blocks and accelerating through the hole.
1st and 10. Ball on the 29. Penn State lines up with 3 receivers. There's the play fake. Incomplete. They got to him as he was throwing that time.
He's lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Either that or sacked. I don't know how he got rid of the ball.
So it's 2nd and 10. This is the 7th play of this drive. Penn State lines up in a shotgun set. Broke away from one. And they make the stop at the 28. They sneak it, and I don't know if they got a yard there. It's 3rd down and 9 to go. And this is the 8th play of the drive. Everett comes to the line with 3 wide. He drops back. The ball is tipped.
Well, I don't know what he was looking at there because that wasn't exactly an open receiver.
No, it wasn't open. But you know what? It still would have been a catch if that defensive back didn't knock it down. Excellent defense.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Number 13 lined up for the field goal, and he's going to need some distance on this one. It's up. And it is good. Let's take a glance now at the Pontiac drive summary. Penn State lines up for the kickoff. Kicks it off. Number 28 takes it at the 4. Looks to me as though the offensive line is ready to run the ball some more.
And that defensive line better be ready because if they aren't, they'll be giving up another touchdown drive.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 19. They come out in a nickel. Back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. He's going left. Complete. Tackled. He ran a good-looking route and picked up positive yardage.
That he did, and he made a good catch. That short passing game is where you see all those hours in the summer that you put in pay off.
It's 2nd down and 6 to go. Ball on their own 23. And we've come to the end of the first quarter with the score, UCLA 21, Penn State 10. Second and 6. Ball on the 23.
23-yard line.
They'll work from the shotgun. Blue, the ball carrier. He jukes it. And he's tackled. And he picks up the first.
Nice job by the halfback, taking the delayed handoff and making something out of that play.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 30. The Bruins come out in a 2 tight end set. Blue will run it again. He's hit and got away. And down he goes. Nothing going on that one.
No gain on the play.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line. Garcia with 4 wide receivers. Here's the give. And they hit him in the backfield. Excellent play by the defense that time as they swallowed him up before he got back to the line.
It's more like they devoured him. He had no shot of breaking clean.
3rd and 10. And this is the 5th play of the current drive. And they have 3 receivers bunched. Drops back to pass. He steps up, throws a lob pass out to the left. Complete, and he's on the run. He's all the way down to the 22. So on 3rd down, they pick up the first and a lot more.
When that kid caught the ball, he wasn't thinking about first down. He was thinking touchdown.
It's 1st and 10. This is the 6th play of this drive. They line up in an I. He drops back. And they get the sack. Now that's some heavy pressure.
It all starts with the battle up front. I don't care how good your receivers are or how explosive your running backs are. If you can't control the line of scrimmage, then it's tough to move the football.
I agree, Coach. And the thing is, this quarterback can make some plays for you if you give him enough time back there to throw.
Well, it looks like he's going to have to figure out how to make plays without time.
2nd and 13 coming up here. And this is the 7th play of the current drive. The Bruins come out in a bunch formation. Bounces off the would-be tackler. Loose football. Recovered by the defense. And that fumble recovery may give this defense the spark they needed.
You're right. This could be a huge swing in momentum.
First and 10. Ball on their own 23.
1st and 10.
Going with the shotgun here. Here's the give. Juku. And they make the stop. A pickup of 5.
5-yard gain on the play.
It's 2nd down and 5 to go. Ball on the 28. The Nittany Lions go with the I formation. He'll dump this one off. He's into the open field. Throws on the run at the 40. And that tackle's going to save him 6. What a call by the head coach, and it pays off big time with a huge pickup on the play. First and 10. Ball on the 29.
29-yard line.
The Nittany Lions line up in a split back set. And it's the tight end. Tackled.
Nice decision by the quarterback.
Not only was it good decision-making, but the offensive line protected just long enough for him to find his target.
And when you combine the two, it'll be a first down 9 out of 10 times.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 18-yard line. Everett comes to the line with 3 wide. Everett drops to throw. Throws it to the outside. And they couldn't hook up on that one. So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 18. They come out with 3 wide receivers. Everett set to go to the air. Steps up, comes across the middle, and down he goes. About 6 yards on the play.
Gain of 6 on the play.
About 12 yards out. They'll work from the shotgun. Everett steps back to pass. Wants to throw outside, and it falls incomplete.
You got to be careful throwing into coverage like that.
Well, Coach, I don't think it was a poor decision. It was just a great reaction by the man in coverage.
The field goal unit lines up. This will make it a 1-score game. The kick is up, and he got it. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Penn State to kick. Blue and number 28 back to return. He kicks it. Number 28 fields it at the 2. So the offense comes out after their last drive, had the ball end up in the defense's hands by way of a fumble. They'll set up shop at the 17-yard line.
At the 17-yard line. 1st and 10.
They line up in the shotgun. Garcia back to throw. Wants to throw outside. Oh, he had a shot at the pick. They're really fortunate that wasn't intercepted.
Not a very smart decision by the quarterback. He had no shot at completing it.
Yeah, but that defender had a perfect shot at it. He just didn't catch it.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 17-yard line. Blue is dangerous. Let's see if they put the ball in his hands. Garcia drops back to pass. And it's caught. Missed tackle. They'll bring him down. And a pickup of about 7.
7-yard gain on the play.
3rd down and 3 coming up. Ball on the 24-yard line. The Bruins go with the I formation. Garcia drops back. Throws down the middle. Complete. And they make the stop. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 46. The Bruins line up in an I formation. On the ground with the tailback. And he's taken down. 4-yard gain by the back.
Gain of 4 on the play.
2nd and 6. Ball on the 50.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
6 DBs in the lineup. He's looking down the middle. And it's incomplete. He sailed that one high.
That's not a bad incompletion because he saw the blitz coming and just got rid of the ball to avoid losing yardage.
The offense faces another 3rd down as they line it up. The Bruins come out in a 2 tight end set. Garcia still has it. Short toss. Incomplete. He put too much on that throw.
That's his big tight end, and he's definitely not a track star. I think the quarterback just overestimated his speed.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
The Bruins line up to punt.
Number 10, back deep to return.
Number 17 boots it way up there. Number 10 signals for a fair catch. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. The offense goes back out onto the field after picking up a field goal on their last drive. They'll take over at the 20. Single set backfield. Play action. Rolls to the right. Has some daylight. Sheds that one. Knocked out of bounds. He had a whole lot of room to run on that one.
When the pressure's coming from the inside and the quarterback can escape the pocket, it usually means he's going to have some room to run.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line. Everett lines up in the shotgun. Everett drops back on 1st down. Throws it to the outside. His back makes the catch. Gets by him and still on his feet. And they bring him down.
That was a big-time play and a new set of downs.
I think the defense might have been thinking run there, Coach.
Well, I don't blame him. It's pretty common to see a run on 1st and 2nd down, but this offense is keeping them guessing.
First and 10. Ball on the 32.
32-yard line.
The Nittany Lions line up in a split back set. Everett pitches out to the right. A loss on that one as he couldn't get past those big linemen.
You got that right. They sacrificed their bodies in there and stuffed him.
Second and 13 coming up here. Ball on the 35. The Nittany Lions line up with 3 wide. He breaks free. And they make the stop. Penn State takes a timeout. pressure turns up when in the red zone, and that's when you turn to Old Spice red zone, when performance matters the most. 3 wideouts here. Everett gives it up the middle. There's a stiff arm. Shakes off a tackle. Touchdown, Penn State! An impressive run as he finds the end zone.
Yeah, he's got skills. I wouldn't want to be a defender in the open field with him coming at me.
Oh, come on, Scooter. You take him down.
No doubt with this call, they need the 2, and they are going for it. There's the play fake. Looking. And now he's going to improvise.
Here's the Pontiac drive summary, bringing you fuel for the soul.
Penn State ready to kick this one off.
Is lined up with a kickoff. Blue back to return.
Kicks it off. Number 28 fields it at the 2. Flag down, and I'm not sure when it was thrown. Let's find out.
Clipping on the receiving team.
That one's going to throw him way back.
You just can't block a player from behind like that, or it's going to cost you.
They'll go to work at the 11th.
Take over at the 11-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Bruins come out in a shotgun. Throws this one out to the left. Oh, so close to breaking it.
Way to look it in. Nice catch.
Sure was. He displayed some great hands there. Now we're looking at a 1st down.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 35. Garcia is back in the gun. He passes it. And it's intercepted. And credit the safety with that last interception.
He knew exactly where the quarterback was going with the football. It's not always about athletic ability. You've got to be a smart player and know what's going on out there.
And that comes from breaking down film of the opposing offense and paying attention all week in practice. This safety was ready for today's game.
They'll get the ball here at the 34.
Start the drive at the 34-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Nittany Lions line up with 3 wide. Everett drops back on 1st down. He ignores the footsteps and makes the catch. Penn State calls a timeout. Second and 5 coming up here. Ball on the 39-yard line. The Nittany Lions line up in an I formation. Everett drops to throw. He'll dump this one off. And they couldn't hook up on that one. He let his halfback too far on that throw.
This kid needs to relax and get the ball down where his receivers can catch it.
Third and 5. Ball on the 39.
On the 39-yard line.
Penn State lines up with 3 receivers. Everett set to go to the air. Over the middle. Way to look it in.
I like what the coach is doing here with this hurry-up offense. Watch for this young defense to get a little confused on this play.
Everett, little talk to the right. There's a missed tackle.
Oh, boy. I bet he knew as soon as he released that football that he shouldn't have made the throw. And that's the thing. When you're under that kind of pressure, it takes away that one split second you need to scan the area so you know where it's a safe throw.
And that's why a pass rush is so crucial to a defense. It allows you to intercept those passes from the quarterback.
They'll set up shop at the 41-yard line. Garcia has 4 receivers lined up here. Garcia drops back on first down. And now he's going to improvise. And down he goes. UCLA takes a timeout. Second and 1 coming up here. Ball right around midfield. High formation here. Nice play fake. Here's the long ball, left side. Incomplete pass. He had his wide out, but he couldn't hit him.
When he misses, it's usually high. That's something he's been working very hard with his coach on.
Third down and a yard. Ball on the 50. And the impact linebacker has turned it up a notch. Garcia sets up the play action. To the middle, it's his tight end. To the 20, to the 10. And he's got the touchdown. And for the third time in this first half, they've managed to find the end zone through the air.
When this quarterback gets in rhythm, watch out. This could be ugly.
And he hits the PAT. Down to just a few seconds left here before the half. And our score, UCLA 28, Penn State 21. Looks like they're ready for the kick.
UCLA is lined up with the
He boots it deep downfield. Number 2 fields it in the end zone.
I know the first thing I wanted to do after throwing a pick was to come out that next drive and throw. Let the defense know that I wasn't intimidated.
And how many times did you go right back in there and throw another pick?
I mean, as you know, a quarterback needs a short memory, so I really don't remember, Studer. You know better than that.
Everett will hand it off. Got some open field. Breaks one. And they finally push him out at the 47-yard line. And he busted that one wide open.
On defense, you can't afford to give up big runs like that.
Ah, no. You got to make him work for it. That first down was too easy.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line. They line up in the shotgun. Everett back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. He wants it all going long. Someone got a hand on it. And the safety got a hand on it that time.
the intended receiver on the play.
Second and 10. Ball on the 47.
47-yard.
They line up with split backs. Everett steps back to pass. And they got him. And that'll do it for the first half of play. Our halftime score, UCLA 28, Penn State 21. And the teams are lined up to start the second half.
Number 2, back to the
Kicks it deep. Number 7 fields it in the end zone. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. They'll start this drive at the 20.
first and 10.
The Nittany Lions set up in the gun. Bad snap from center. Short toss. He's on the run. And he's tackled.
I like the defense that was called. They just didn't make the play on the ball.
You're right. It wasn't necessarily bad defense. The offense just executed, and the result is a first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 30. I wouldn't try anything tricky on defense. This quarterback's looking to make a play. He's looking. He's going left.
Caught. Nice decision by the quarterback.
Not only was it good decision-making, but the offensive line protected just long enough for him to find his target.
And when you combine the two, it'll be a first down 9 out of 10 times.
It's first and 10. Ball on their own 42. Everett comes to the line with 3 wide. Everett drops back on first down. He steps up across the middle. Finds his receiver. Knocked out of bounds.
Way to look it in. Nice catch.
Sure was. He displayed some great hands there. Now we're looking at a first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line. Everett is the impact player, and he's feeling it right now. Wants to throw outside. He led his wide receiver too far to the outside.
Yeah, he just had to pull the string a little bit more there.
So it's second and 10. And this is the 5th play of the current drive. High formation here. They go with a run. And he's taken down. He got a really nice gain on that run.
I'm going to tell you, I think the defense needs to make some adjustments. Maybe move 8 or 9 guys into the box. Coach, maybe they can slow this running game down.
You're right, Kirk. Heck, I could run through those holes.
First and 10. This is the 6th play of this drive. The Nittany Lions line up with 3 wide. Drops back to pass. Throws in a hurry. And it's incomplete. And he overthrew his wide receiver.
I don't know too many 7-foot guys playing football, so maybe he should aim lower the next time.
So it's second and 10. And this is the 7th play of the current drive. The Nittany Lions come out in the shotgun. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. And they make the stop. That's 100 yards rushing for the day, guys.
You know, Brad, 100 yards is a great day, but the thing that I've been most impressed with is the way he's been able to accomplish that with such great effort.
It's 3rd down and 8 to go. Ball on the 21. Nickel defense. Everett will hand it off. Gets past the tackler. And down he goes. They tried to run the ball for the first down, and they didn't get it.
No, sir. You saw the defense just power through their blocks and wham into them.
The pressure turns up when in the red zone, and that's when you turn to Old Spice red zone, when performance matters the most. Another trip to the red zone. Last time, it resulted in a touchdown. It's up, and it sails through the upright. And now let's take a look at the drive summary brought to you by Pontiac. Penn State is ready to kick it away. Number 28 and blue back ready to return. We should have a return on this one. Number 28 takes it from the 6. At the 30. A little juke. And now we'll see the offense come out onto the field for their next possession. They're losing right now, but that's to be expected when your star at corner has been getting beat. He had a hard time in the first half of staying with his man.
I was hyping this kid up in the first quarter, but he's letting me down.
Yeah, you could say that again. If he plays how he did in the first half, then this lead is only going to get bigger.
Second and long. Ball on the 30-yard line. They come out with 4 wide out. Back to pass. He tosses it short. He's on the run. Complete. Knocked out of bounds.
I like the defense that was called. They just didn't make the play on the ball.
You're right. It wasn't necessarily bad defense. The offense just executed, and the result is a first down.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 48. UCLA sets up in the I. Tries to juke. Gets the tackler. Tackle. That was a pretty good run.
Incredible effort there, running the football by this guy.
First and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line. If anyone can force a turnover right now, then it's the man at linebacker. Nice play fake. And he can't hang on to it.
I know that pass was fired pretty hard, but you still have to catch it.
That's right. The only reason it's out there is to catch the football.
So it's 2nd and 10. And this is the 5th play of the current drive. Garcia is back in the gun. Drops back to pass. He zips one over to the right. And it's caught. And they make the stop. They just took what the defense gave them on that play.
Yeah, you're right. That was a good job of getting that pass completed for positive yardage.
3rd and 4. This is the 6th play of this drive. UCLA lines up in a goal line set. Again, he'll get the call. He's hit and got away. Brought down. A great stop there, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Before you start to blame the offensive line, really give this defense some credit. They just did a great job.
Fourth and 3. Ball on the 33-yard line.
It looks like they're going to try for the long field goal. The kick is up. It's got the distance. And it is good. Let's take a glance now at the Pontiac drive summary. Looks like they're ready for the kick.
Number 2, back deep to return.
And he got all of this one. Great kick. Number 7 fields it in the end zone. The defense was able to keep him out of the end zone on their last possession, but the offense did pick up 3. They'll take over at the 20-yard line. Penn State goes with the ace set here. Everett hands off on the delay. And he's going to lose yards on this one. The defense comes up with a good play to pull him down for a loss.
A nice call by the defensive coordinator. It's like he's in their huddle sometimes.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 20. The Nittany Lions come out showing 3 wide. Looks. He's looking deep down the left side, and it falls incomplete. He had his wide out, but he couldn't hit him.
When he misses, it's usually high, and that's something he's been working very hard with his coach on.
It's 3rd down and 10. Ball on their own 20. Penn State lines up with 3 receivers. Down the middle. Has some daylight. And down he goes.
That's how you convert 3rd down, sweetheart.
That was a good-looking play, wasn't it, Coach?
Oh, yeah, this offensive coordinator must have seen something in the defense he really liked.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 34. When this quarterback's in the zone, as he is now, he can do a lot of damage to the defense.
You got to keep it under control. That's some nice arm strength, but it doesn't matter if it's not on target.
You're absolutely right, Coach. You have to be accurate on those type of passes.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 34. They come out with 3 wide receivers. They keep it on the ground with a tailback. He breaks free. And he's tackled. And the halfback ripped off a nice gain there to get him the first.
Hey, this kid's a good-looking back. Let's see if they go to him again.
First and 10. And this is the 6th play of the drive. Penn State comes to the line with 3 wide. Carter tackles him for a loss on the play. They didn't let him get anything going on that play.
No, they didn't. Heck, they didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
Second and 11 coming up. And this is the 7th play of the current drive. Penn State comes out with an I formation. Everett options out to the left. Here he goes. Tackle. He kept it himself and picked up a good-looking first down.
Another reason why I love the option. Just when you think he's going to pitch it, he cuts up the field and keeps the ball himself.
No question, Coach. Great execution and a good decision there by the quarterback.
First and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line. I formation here. Here's the option. He's going left. And they couldn't hook up on that one. And he overthrew his wide receivers.
I don't know too many 7-foot guys playing football, so maybe he should aim lower the next time.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 32. The Nittany Lions line up with 3 wide. They keep it on the ground with a tailback. Brought down. And he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. The defense will try to stop this 3rd down as they were unsuccessful the first time on this drive. They come out with 3 wide receivers. Everett drops back. He'll dump this one off. And he can't make the catch. Number 13 comes in to kick the field goal, and he's going to have to get a leg into this one. He gets it up, and he missed it to the right. They'll get the ball here at the 31. The defense will stack the line of scrimmage. Blue takes the handoff, and he's taken down. The running back gives them 6 yards on the ground. Second and 4. Ball on their own 37.
37-yard line.
Watch the linebacker. He's the star of the defense, and he's in the zone right now. He breaks free. Tackle. Nice gain for the halfback.
That time they kept it on the ground with the counter play. The blocking was great up front, and the tailback was able to get into the open field and do some special things.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 43.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Two tight ends here. Blue again. He jukes. Here's an opening. They'll bring him down. What do you have for us, Coach?
I got rushing yards, 100 of them. That's what this player's done so far today.
You know, Coach, that's not too bad, is it?
You betcha. He's not done yet.
1st and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line. Bunch formation. Another run. And he's stopped behind the line.
Give this linebacker a big play in that stat column for an excellent tackle there.
And that'll bring this quarter to an end. Folks, we've played 3, and our score is UCLA 31, Penn State 24. Second and 11 coming up, and this is the 5th play of the current drive. The Bruins come out in a bunch formation, looking down the middle. His receiver has it, and he's taken down.
Nice decision by the quarterback.
Not only was it good decision-making, but the offensive line protected just long enough for him to find his target.
And when you combine the two, it'll be a first down 9 out of 10 times.
And the impact tight end is hoping to get the ball in his hands. Garcia hands it off. A pickup of about 3. The Bruins go with the I formation. Garcia still has it. He's looking. And now he's going to run. And he's tackled. A 5-yard quarterback scramble.
5-yard gain on the play.
They've got about 100 tight ends in there for this goal line play. And I think one of the big guys fell on it for the defense. What a crucial turnover there. That fumble could end up being the deciding factor in this game.
I'd say it's already a deciding factor, Brad. I mean, the last time I checked, we were in the 4th quarter.
We've got an exciting one on our hands now, guys. After that fumble, I'm going to go ahead and say this one's going down to the wire.
And they've got a lot of field in front of them as they start this drive.
1st and 10.
Little shake and bake move. And they make the stop. And that one goes for a big first down.
You know, every time you run the ball successfully like that, that defense starts to creep up a little bit. That's when you go to the air, my friend. Over the top.
1st and 10. Ball on the 12-yard line. The Nittany Lions line up in a split back set. Everett to the air on first down. Throws this one out to the right. And down he goes.
Way to look it in. Nice catch.
Sure was. He displayed some great hands there. Now we're looking at a first down.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line. The Nittany Lions come out with split backs. Everett will hand it off. And he's taken down. They get 3 yards on the play. It's 2nd down and 7 to go. Ball on the 29-yard line. Penn State lines up in a double tight set. Everett with a nice play fake. Comes across the middle. He overshot his receiver by a mile.
Whoa, Nelly. Pull back on those reins a bit.
Well, we knew this guy had a strong arm, but that was ridiculous.
Yeah, it was.
Third and 7 coming up here. This is the 5th play of this drive. Penn State comes out with 2 tight ends. Back to pass. Wants to go long and does. It's tipped at the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Goodbye. The wideout made a great catch for the score.
Actually, I'm even more impressed with the throw. He hung in there and delivered a beautiful ball.
And he tacks on the extra point.
So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary.
Looks like they're ready for the kick. He kicks it. Number 28 has it at the 5. We might see 2 hands on the ball after their last drive.
I mean, if you start thinking too much about fumbling, you become less effective as a runner. They just need to go out there and play their game.
They'll go to work at the 21.
First and 10.
The Bruins go with the I formation. They hand off on the counter. Broke away from one. He's into the open field. Across midfield. Brought down. How about that for a statement?
And what a nice counterplay there. The line did a good job of blocking up front, and the tailback did the rest once he got by the first wave of defenders.
Whoa, that was close to being 6 points there, you guys.
First and 10. Ball on the 37. Blue is feeling it, and he wants the football in his hands. He drops back, steps up, makes a move. He's hit and got away. And down he goes.
Garcia with the carry. Gain of 8 on the play.
Second and 2 coming up here. Ball on the 29-yard line. The Bruins come out in the ace formation. They go with a run. Bounces off the would-be tackler. He jukes him. And now he's got room to run. And he's all the way down to the 1. Big-time run, and that'll be a new set of downs.
One word, speed. This guy has a whole lot of it, too.
And since we're in the red zone, let's have a look at the numbers. Brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters the most. They line up in the jumbo set. Drops back to pass. He tosses it short. Complete. That's a loss of 4 yards.
Loss of 4 on the play.
Let's see if they can take this one in for 6. Back to pass. Comes across the middle. And they make the stop. 4 yards gain.
Gain of 4
up in a goal line formation. Touchdown, UCLA! Well, that's how you get it done when you're down by the goal line, Coach.
When you're close like this, you tell your guys, get in there, push, shove, block, just get the ball in the end zone.
And he hits the PAT. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. Looks like they're ready for the kick.
UCLA is lined up for the kickoff. Number 2.
And he got all of this one. Great kick. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback.
Great passing was the key for the offense the last time they had the ball. They were able to pick apart the defense and get down the field for a touchdown.
So if I'm the coach, I'm telling my defensive linemen to get more pressure on that quarterback. Please.
Over the middle. And he's taken down. And the trickery pays off with a nice gain and a first down. First and 10. Ball on the 30.
30-yard line.
Everett lines up in the shotgun. He's gobbled up in the backfield. The offensive line just got overpowered there.
Yep, they try to sneak it between the center and the guard, but there were about 3 defenders waiting in the gap, and they knocked them backwards.
It's second down and a long ways to go. Ball on their own 24. The Nittany Lions come out in the ace formation. Everett back to throw. He breaks free. And they push him out.
13-yard gain on the play.
We got 3rd and 3 here. Ball on the 37.
7-yard line.
They come out in a goal line set. They run a counter. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield. Excellent play by the defense that time as they swallowed him up before he got back to the line.
It's more like they devoured him. He had no shot of breaking clean.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
They line up to punt this one away. It's off, and it is a dandy. Blue fields it at the 19. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They'll start this drive at the 22-yard line. The Bruins go with the I formation. And he's going to lose yards on this one. A loss on that one as he couldn't get past those big linemen.
You got that right. They sacrificed their bodies in there and stuffed him.
Penn State calls a timeout. It's second down and 11 to go. Ball on the 21-yard line. UCLA sets up with 4 receivers. Garcia hands off right side, and he's hit hard. Penn State takes a timeout. They come out in a nickel. Garcia drops to throw. He keeps it. Here he goes. Can't wrap him up. At the 40. A big gain on that quarterback scramble.
Boy, defensive breakdown here. Good defense. They had everybody covered, but they left the quarterback with a lot of running room.
The key word is but. Good defense, but you got to keep your eye on that kid.
Looks like someone went a little too far with the celebration.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on the offense. 15-yard penalty, first down.
First and long, ball on the 26. UCLA comes out with an I formation. On the ground, up the middle. And he's taken down. About 5 yards there on the fullback carry.
5-yard gain on the play.
It's second down and a long ways to go. And this is the 5th play of the current drive. UCLA sets up in the I. A little juke. And down he goes. This one might be coming back, folks. Let's check out the penalty.
Got an inadvertent face mask on the defense. 5-yard penalty, still
Penn
second
State
down.
calls a timeout. Second and 12 coming up here. Ball on the 39. They better block that linebacker. He is looking to make something happen. They'll bring him down. Short little gain there, just trying to keep that clock running.
Keep that clock running and keep that other offense off the field.
So another third down upcoming for the offense. This is when the impact player at tight end can make plays. Drops back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Looks. Fires deep down the left side. He caught it. Touchdown. And that's the second time today these guys have been able to hook up for the score.
Boy, he really looks comfortable in that end zone, doesn't he?
And he tacks on the extra point. The fine folks at Pontiac bringing us this summary of how that drive took place. UCLA to kick. Number 2 and number 7 deep to return. And he got all of this one. Great kick. The defense did a good job against them the last time they had the ball, forcing the punt.
But remember, they had given up quite a few yards before forcing that punt. They might not be so lucky this time.
Penn State comes out in the shotgun. They'll throw on first down. Looking, and he's hammered as he lets it go. Tackle.
I like the defense that was called. They just didn't make the play on the ball.
You're right. It wasn't necessarily bad defense. The offense just executed, and the result is a first down.
They'll throw on first down. He gets rid of it. It falls incomplete. We've got a flag down on the field. Might have been offsides.
Offsides on the defense. 5-yard penalty.
Well, the offense is helped out by that defensive penalty.
You bet they are. That's an easy way to pick up yards.
First down and 5 to go. Ball on their own 40. They line up in the shotgun. They'll throw on first down. Here comes the pressure. They get to the quarterback and end that play before it even got started.
This young man didn't even have a chance to make something happen. It's tough to find your receivers when the defense is in your face like that.
Back to pass. He's looking. Wants it all. Going deep. It's deflected. Almost picked off. And that's the end of the game. Kirk, what'd you think of this one?
Well, it's obvious that the talent level of these two teams wasn't even close. Penn State did a nice job of hanging in there against a far superior team, but in the end, they just didn't have enough to get it done. They played well, though. Nice job, guys.
The fine folks at EA Sports, thank you for tuning in to this contest of NCAA Football 2006. The final score, UCLA 45, Penn State 31. This is Brad Nessler for Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit saying so long.